let's talk about the election. Now, the Democrats are claiming that the president disrespected American veterans in a Paris cemetery, or didn't go to a Paris cemetery because he disrespected American veterans. I think this is a total lie because the president authorized the trip. He wanted to go. He was in Paris. He planned to go to the cemetery. But it's pouring down rain, low fog, bad visibility. The chopper can't fly. Okay, you can't go that day and you have to move on the next day. Why would you, if you disrespected veterans, put the visit to the cemetery on the schedule to begin with? So, I mean, the whole story is just a lie. It's just a political lie. Now, let's talk about what is important. Joe Biden, and I've got video of this, runs around and says that kids like to feel his leg hair when he was a lifeguard. That sounds like a confession from a pedophile. He became a lifeguard because he liked kids playing with his leg hair? That's kind of what a pedophile would do. And if you see videos of him in public with children at his current age, he can't keep his hands off the little girls. Imagine what Joe was like when he was a lifeguard and the parents weren't around. You let your kid play in the public pool with Joe Biden as a lifeguard, and he got him playing with his leg hair. I wonder how far up his leg he got them to go. I mean, it's basically, I'm saying that Joe Biden has admitted to being a pedophile. Accidental public confession, and if you just watch some of his public behavior around young girls, it's obvious. And I'm telling you that the media knows, and they're covering it up, and people in Washington know, and they're covering it up. Why they picked a 78-year-old pedophile with early stage Alzheimer's and who has had 2 brain aneurysms. That's right, Joe Biden has had 2 brain aneurysms, which required brain surgery twice. Do they even want to win? Amy Klobuchar wasn't perfect, but she hasn't had 2 brain aneurysms, and she's not a child molester. Buttigieg, decent guy, hasn't had 2 brain aneurysms, doesn't have early onset Alzheimer's, doesn't have any evidence of being a pedophile, has not publicly and accidentally confessed to it in public, and doesn't appear to touch children in public because he can't keep his hands off them. So the Democrats have picked an Alzheimer's patient who has had 2 brain surgeries and has an issue with children, like he's a pedophile. That's what the Democratic Party did. Don't blame Trump for that. You're watching MyPresidentTrump.com.